Manor Lords. Nice little chill simulator to play. I think it came out like 2 years ago. Or a year ago. Yeah. I think it's a year ago. But I played it a little before. They've made a few updates and we're currently waiting on a patch. So today we're just going to start with something new and fun. Typically, of course, I would love to play like what I usually play in the background. But I'm pretty sure I would get my channel clipped for something copyright related. So just going to listen to this bossa nova and chill out together. All right. So first picking a character. I always play with a girl. I think it's because they seem to always have like more stuff, but with this game they don't really give you that many options. They just kind of say everybody's in the same place. This is their outfit and this is what they got. So we're just gonna stick with, you know what? Let's try something different. Which one of these guys looks tough? Fat man. I feel like he would intimidate people. He looks wise, like he would intimidate people who knew, but then he's old, so he might die fast. We don't need the Lord dying fast. Which man will it? He looks like he's sleazy. He looks like the man of the North. He gives me Stark energy. I don't think he really wants this job. I don't know. Something about him just makes me feel like he don't want to be here. I'm just stick with the fat man. Ooh. Do I like the crest that we have going is the question. Does it match him? Not really. Let's start with something from the basics. They got all these different options. Nice. I think I like this one. Let's change up these patterns. So we have the background. Okay. And then background symbol. These are the symbols. Okay. So he's a fish man. I need the waves. Are these waves? Oh my God. Those are not waves. We got some fish. I don't see no fish. Am I blind? Am I fish blind? I think I'm fish blind. Where? Oh, there's a fish. Oh. I hope I get to land with some fish on it too, if I'm gonna be a fish man, because that would really suck if I'm not a fish man and I got fish. Like, I like this symbol though. This looks fly. I don't know. Even though this has nothing to do with the fish on his thing, if I look closer, if I lie to myself, they're not fish. Let's lie to ourselves today. This isn't a real world. This is a simulation for a world that used to exist, kind of, in a way. Ooh, sea serpent. Ooh, sea dragons. We're the yeah, I'm sticking with sea dragons. Well, if we're gonna do dragons, we want something green here. Do we want our dragon green? He's a sea dragon, so his water's teal. Maybe he would be like black. Would he be a black sea dragon? The black sea dragon. Ooh, the blue on that teal looks nice. The blue and the black. I like that. I like that. Number of instances. Oh. Nah, there's only one sea dragon. Us. We don't need multiple sea dragons. Unless like we're not gonna go crazy with our lore here. Field B. Oh, very nice. Oh, I see. Pay attention to all buttons, people. If you don't, you miss stuff. Maybe I can put those up here and then make multiple. Oh, that's not what I wanted, but that's cool. I just want a more prominent sea dragon. A sea dragon. I want my sea dragon. The sea dragon. I like my sea dragon. Got your sea dragon. I want my sea dragon, dragon. A sea dragon, dragon. A sea dragon. I want my sea dragon, dragon. Oh, let's change his name. Bart Holmes? Bart. That sounds like fart. Let's call him Bacon. Baconius. Maximus? Can we type in Maximus? Maximus? Maxi? I hope I'm spelling this right. Baconius Maximus it is. Let us continue. All right. Now, we could start this off really crazy. I don't want to do that personally. I get real anxious. I freak out. And I kind of don't want to play no more. I ain't gonna lie. Life is stressful. I don't need to be stressed. There's other games I can play where I can be stressed. And we will find those games. But today, just a start. We're gonna relax and just have a little fun. Just a little fun. Let's see. Restoring the peace on the edge. So these are scenario templates. They are still working on this. This is nothing I can... Oh, okay. I can click it. Things happen. Okay. Fulfill requirements of my citizens and plan to rule my medieval town as I see fit without worrying about combat. Okay. Reach the large town settlement ladder. After that, you choose to continue in endless mode. Okay. I mean, we already got to fight the king. Like, I don't have time for raiders. True. So let's go here. All right. End goal domination. Present. Okay. Let's get one bandit camp. I don't want raiders. I just feel like they're going to come in, ruin everything. And I work too hard for that. Starting season, spring. Starting supplies, double. Well, what is less than no tax? Nah, because then the town's broke. We need a little tax. Pay your taxes. Pay your taxes. You need a little tax money to pay your taxes. No spoilage would be nice. Let's just say 50% slower. We're trying to be relaxed, but let's not be delusional here. Food spoils. You gotta eat it. You gotta store it. Low penalty. Medium. High. Okay. Let's be nice to ourselves and keep it low. Well placement unconstrained. Does this matter? Probably. Weather events? No, I want balanced. Yeah, I want balance. I don't want no weather. That's stupid. How's Christmas gonna look without snow? Not fun, I tell you that. We're gonna dominate. We're gonna win. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna say no initial bandit camps. I don't know. I just thought about that. I don't feel like fighting. I just want to get in the game and relax a little. Have a little shindig for my homies. All right. All right. Ooh, okay. I forgot about this. This is the map selection. This is where you can choose. Now, we have high peaks, winding river, Germanic Valley. I like Dramatic Valley because of how it looks. All the high and low hills. It's so pretty. High Peaks is cool. Do I do High Peaks? So I feel like I never do High Peaks. I've done Winding River a lot, only because I like how the fights happen in Winding River. And maybe we should start that because we are fighting in this, just not right away. But I don't like the constraints of the land. So let's just go to High Peaks for now. And if I go to High Peaks, does that change how I feel about any of these things? Probably not. Let's just go with it. Let's go with it. Begin. Oh, wow. We're already in here. There's stuff going on. We got a message. Build up your town, your manor. And when ready, press claims towards regions owned by your opponents. Once a claim has been pressed, be ready for battle. I'll unite these lands under my rule. You darn tootin'. That's our goal here. Okay, just off the bat, I'm excited because we have a lake. Let's go to our lake and look at it. It has a crown, which means we have OD fish. We have 715 fish in this pond to potentially 1473 currently. That's awesome. So we can already be a fish land. Let's see what else we got going on here. We got some rocks. We got rocks. Rocks are needed. You will find in this game. Even if you have a lot of rocks, you can still run out of them. That's the one thing you can run out of. And if you're not careful and you sell all of them or do silly things like I've done in the past, yeah, you won't have any rocks. So don't sell all your rocks, people. So where are we? We're in Earlhart. Earlhart. We're going to rename that. That sounds crazy. Our lord is Baconton. Baconton should be in a bacon place. Excuse y'all. What else we got going on here? We got some clay. All right, so we can mine some clay. In this game, you mine clay for like tiles and stuff. So you can check down here, actually. This is your gathering, mining, logistics, residential, farming, industry, trade, administration, and bullshit button, aka cosmetic. And yeah, this is where you put a mining pit to put here. But right now, we don't have money for that, so let's not worry about that now. Let's see what else we got going on. Here are our animals. Now, every land will probably come with initially 20 beasts, wild, running around in a specific area. There are cool ways to move them around. I'm not sure if they're going to keep that in the game. I would kind of hope so, because I like a little cheat every now and then. Catch my drift. Just kidding. I don't like cheating. But you can move them around just to make it easier for yourself to settle your people in places. And in real life, I think you would probably do something to move animals from one place to another, not to kill them all, but to also maintain them because you like the environment. And also, you might need to eat something every now and then. And you don't want to kill them all at once. So, and that's look like all we have running for ourselves. Oh, we got a little iron. Oh my gosh. Thanks. Iron. We're going to need this for our weaponry. And we don't have as much as I think we probably have in other places. Because, yeah, let's see who has the most iron. If we don't have it, who has it? Oh, nobody has iron? Is it just us? Are we the iron gods of the land? Oh, we cannot be fighting like that. Yeah, so we're going to need all of this. We're going to keep every piece of this. There will be no selling it because nobody else has any. Which means if we need to buy some, oh my gosh, it's probably going to be expensive. All right. All right. Okay, and I still have the game paused just so I start off in a cool place. Now, I have mentioned I have played this game before, and to start, I have seen a lot of really cool ways to start this game. I get nervous and I forget stuff. So in order to not and still maintain having fun here, we're going to do some little bit of what other people be saying you should do. And so what I just want to do, because this map is different. And I haven't played this map, I don't think. Or I have. It's just been a very long time, which could be the case. All right. So let's start. Okay. So the trick is, they say, corpse pits. You're going to take your corpse pits here, which are free, and you're going to use them to build town. Actually, we need to place some things that we need in order to build a town successfully first. So first is the logging camp. You're going to pick an area that's pretty well treed up. It's all treed up over there. And it's still kind of close to where your initial camp is. Uh-oh. What's... All right. Lanik. I like that name. So we're back in Earlhart, looking at our town. We haven't started a thing before the glitch. Before the snap that Thanos did. I'm just kidding. Though I would be terrified if Thanos did do that. Thank God he's not real. Oh. Okay, so yeah, we were going to put a log cabin. The logging camp is for essentially just making sure we have logs to keep building. I like to put all my construction people in the same place. I would like to do this like over here, but you can move it. And I'll show you guys that later. So for now, because our camp is over here, we're going to put our logging camp near that. Or maybe I should, because I mean, what is a little walking gonna do? Nothing. They can walk. They can walk, right? They can walk. I'm gonna let them walk. They can walk through it. So let's go to our roads. We're gonna hit R on our keyboards if you're using a keyboard at home. I don't think you can play this game on controller. I wouldn't want to. It would probably be miserable. So yeah, and it's a nice little clickety thing they got going on. And you see on the bottom they tell you how to use it. Cancel and stuff like that. And then I'm gonna, and I like to start with like a really tight line with nice edges, just so I can see exactly where things are, and I'm pretty good with figuring out the curves. But yeah, something like this will take us right to our like nice little zigzaggedy. And then we're going to hit that curvature, and so you get something like that. That's so nice. It's just so satisfying. I don't know. You go straight, and then boom. You got something cool going on. So we'll just pop that right there. Bada. Okay. So they can walk over here on this nice little zigzagged road. And we'll probably use this open space to establish our living area, because honestly, this forest area where the animals are, I don't want to move them from it. And I probably would cut maybe some of these trees, maybe put some houses down here like a type of protective layer into the city. I don't know. But for now, we're worried about where we're putting this log camp. So one thing I'm going to say, you might learn about me. I kind of have OCD. Kind of. I'm not diagnosed. So for those with OCD, I am not saying I'm one of you. I know I'm not yet technically. However, have I researched the illness? Yes. Do I show some symptoms sometimes? Yes. And is one of the symptoms me being highly particular about things that do not matter? Yes. Is that all that an OCD person is? I'm sure it's not. And I don't claim it is. Though I did read a book about a lady that developed OCD from stress. That was crazy. I should find that book. I'm pretty sure I loaned it to somebody, but don't get crazy stressed out there. If you got a lot of mental problems, it could develop into other things, you know? Make sure you find some rest. Because I'm pretty sure I'm this way, because I'm not good at finding rest. But anyway, the OCD thing. Yeah, see, that's how it happens. And I might have ADHD. But yeah, so they have these edges on this map like this. It's kind of a long rectangle up and down like so. So me, I always want my edges to line up, if that makes sense. It makes it easier for building stuff, roads, and I think that sometimes it contributes to glitches when your edges don't line up. I know that sounds crazy, but That's what my mind tells me. My mind tells me that that's why. So I like to use the edges of how it's naturally placed as soon as you start the game, without rotating them, as it shows you can do in the controls, to just, I don't know, see what kind of how the map goes. I hope they fix this and make this like a little bit more intricate for people who are a little bit anal about this, like myself. But yeah, let's just place this right here. Boom. Okay. Now, are we gonna need? We're gonna need firewood. Every time I do this, I always be like, oh, I don't need firewood right now, and then I regret it immediately. So let me just boom, bada, boom. Doom, doom, doom. All right, so we have our logging camp right here, and then we're gonna put the woodcutter's lodge. Woodcutter, yeah, little face. I want to kind of create like a little, not a cul-de-sac, but like a little thing. So, will I draw all the roads down? Is the question. Probably not. I like to build them over time. Sometimes building roads beforehand is cool too. It's just up to you, whatever you want to do. Now after that, we got kingfish, but you definitely need meat. Now, why? Because you need that fur. If you do not get the fur, or the pelts, excuse me, you ain't gonna have no leather, people ain't gonna have no clothes, etc., etc. How you gonna make the boots? Got to make the boots. So I'm looking, I'm seeing where's my, and this main road, they call it the King Road. Long live the king. Yeah, I mean, I kind of do not like this current situation I'm in. And do I want to do that? No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that, doggy. I don't want to do that. I mean, I could put it here and then start their village. But then I would need to move them. Maybe I should. I'm just going to demolish these right here. Yeah, I'm just going to demolish that. I'm going to leave the road though. Never know. You might need that road. Might need that road again. Might need that road. Okay, so new plan. There's a little road here. We're gonna put our hunting camp down first. And we're gonna put them right about, I'm gonna put them along the King's Road. I don't mind putting them along the King's Road. Bam, like that. They're in walking distance of there, and we don't want everybody taking long. It's already bad enough that it's already down here, and I could move it, but again, I said I was not going to do that this time. I'm just going to let the map be the map. We're zenning. We're not all in control, because life isn't about being in control all the time. Again, tight line. And then I want to take that. You just go straight across. Yo Rudy, yo Tootie, Rudy, Rudy Tootie. I'm sorry. No, that song is called Rudy Tootie, though, if anybody wanted to know where you can find it. Probably at your mom's house. Most definitely at your mom's house. Oh, overlays. I forgot to talk about this. This is something that's really cool on the side here. So when you go into the building construction, you'll see this little thing. And you can see underground water. Now, if you remember at the beginning, we turned off our settings for underground water. So we can just skip that one. But this is Emmer. And this is basically the stuff that helps you grow anything. And you need to have soil that has good Emmer in it. And it seems though we have some patches. So that's important to identify where those patches of good Emmer are, because might want to grow some stuff, to be quite honest. And the way this is set up, I He's got all the, so we're definitely going to have to fight him for Looter Fletch. That's just, we're just going to have to fight him for Looter Fletch. That's happening. We're fighting for Looter Fletch. If he gets it before, I hope not. They never want to bless me when I get in this game. They always want to make me fight for it. Such is life, you know. Gotta fight for your rights. Let's delete this world then, now that we know where our Emmer is. Let's see, what is it? Scooby-Doo-Doo. Alt. Click. Remove. Shaboing-a-boing. And then, let's see. Okay. I built that road. I did that there. Okay. Let's build the houses and then get into storage stuff. Actually, I probably need to build my storage stuff because if they start... Yeah, I'm probably going to need to build that. Let's build a storage container and a granary. We're going to do the granary after we do the houses because I like to put my granary near my houses and my houses near my market. Or my granary near my market and my market near my houses. And honestly, let's think about real life. People like to live by the grocery store. And that's where your market is, the grocery store. Oh, the money, money. All right, we're just going to put play on this and let them build these couple of things right here first. And then while that's playing, we're going to start trying to build or looking at how we're going to build this. So that's where the clay deposit is. Oh, so we're going to build the first group of houses here. Yeah, because that's flattest space. Oh, yeah. Not a lot of immersed space over here, which is perfect. I don't want to build on top of places where I can grow some stuff, even if I don't have a lot of space. So we're going to take corpse pits, as I mentioned before, which is a really cool way to just map out some really good space so you can have also proper grow space for your farms. There's farms in this game if you're not familiar with that part of it, which is really cool. If those of you have not seen it, you're about to see how that works right now. And again, this is where my OC comes in. I probably will speed up the tape right about here in the post. And see how it turns red and stuff. Again, I'm anal, so I try to be all perfect and stuff. Bam. All right, so we got this little T thing going on here. Now, from this T, we're going to add some more. And I know it's running tight over here, but I kind of knew that was going to happen. And I'm fine with that. As long as I don't have this thing blocked off, because this area is important to me. And I am going to make a road through here. And we'll see all that eventually. So let's just take our time and trust the process. Keep going forward. Now, this pattern works because some guy said that it does, and that's all I know. The person who I don't want to say introduced this game to me because I feel like we found it at the same time, but he told me it's something that makes sure that you have the most efficient growing and just flow with the cities. And I've done variations of this pattern, but this is the most basic form of it. And it's pretty simple. Once you get used to it, it's something you do for memory like that. And sometimes you want to stop doing it because the monotony of things can be aggravating at times. But there is room for that. And I'm pretty sure they're going to do some really cool stuff in the updates, which I really just can't wait to see. So then we're going to go back to our road tool. If you guys didn't see, again, R on your keyboard, click here, boom on that hammer, bow, and then bow. Again, we'll do it again here, bow, and again, boom, bow. And it does have these things for you to click to. You can turn them off if you're one of those free spirits. I am not. And then we're going to demolish these ones on the ends. So demolish, boom, bap. Boom, shabab, shaboom, shabab. All right, we've gone around the circle. Now we're going to connect the roads. So we're going to go at the ends of each one of these. I feel like I'm doing this like it's a tutorial, but it's a simulator. And you don't have to do this. If you wanted to do your houses like in a box, do that. In fact, we'll probably do that, but I did want to show you this. Plus, it's a great way to just make sure you have the things you need and you get to the first level of having a town. Because right now, everybody's at homeless camp and we do still have the game paused. So after I do all this, I'm going to hit play and it's going to be so cool. We get to see all the people do the stuff. And yeah, they get to build everything and then they get to break things. That part's it's kind of fun. So we go to the center. We're going to demolish this one. And then we're going to go back to the building area and we're going to look for a hitching post. Now, why are we looking for this hitching post? Especially because we kind of already have one. Well, because it is in the shape of a circle. And a circle is what we need. And why am I spinning in a circle? Because I cannot see my fingers and I'm not the best at typing or using keyboards. Bam. I tried to center that. It's kind of centered. Kind of. We're going to take our R again for the road tool. And we're just going to do this actually. I like this. Boom, bow, bada boom. Aha. Then this is where things get tricky. Not really. It's kind of annoying a little bit. This beginning phase is annoying. I'm not going to front. I know people are looking at this going, you're supposed to watch right now because when it's your turn, you're going to be watching yourself and not really watching, so you're going to be doing it. And it's annoying to just have to do the beginning stages. But once you get through it, it's pretty fun, especially like when you start fighting. And I like to get through these stages without having to worry about like somebody fighting me. So, yeah. And if you notice like the little highlight things let you know like how close you are to center. So I like to use it like as a guide to just get me kind of midway point, like right here. And then then you're going to do your little thing till we get something like that. Haha. Huzzah! Okay. I mean, honestly, our circle could be bigger. Because that's like a lot of space for shenanigans. And we don't know. These people are ghetto. So we're going to do one more circle. I know that's crazy. I know. And honestly, you could just do 2 circles. Or if you're just so good at geometry and circle drawing with a mouse, go for it. Who am I to tell you how to draw a circle? Bob Ross he would instruct you in a really nice way to draw a happy circle. That's what he would say. Draw a happy circle. This is a weird one, but I like it. Yeah, I'll make do. Bam. All right, so we're going to delete these other ones. Alt, click, remove. Alt, click, remove. Haha. We have a giant circle inside of a octagon. Octagon. I hope I have UFC fans in here. Am I a new UFC fan? No, but I became a UFC fan during COVID. while watching the Tough series that I had found somewhere. Was it an illegal place? Possibly. But I watched it all, so too late, Dana White. I saw it. I saw everything. Nah, I just saw a few seasons that I could see. But what I did see was great. It was fantastic. It was good old TV. I miss TV like that, where they just used to let the people be who they were. And if you're an embarrassment, you're an embarrassment. And we have things for people who are an embarrassment. And if you are, a star, they let them be a star. They let them before they started doing stuff to them. Giving them too much money and letting them lose their minds. But that still kind of happens. What am I saying? Reality TV's always been crazy. But I don't know. It was just raw and realer back then. And I enjoyed watching that during COVID, especially because I was trying to lose weight, stay healthy whilst being stuck in the house. And I needed something else to do. And it just was something that helped motivate me kind of in a way. Just watching these guys lock in from the 90s when I was a kid, probably, or when y'all were kids, or you weren't even thought of. But just going to Vegas, really just because they were angsty and they believed in something that really wasn't that well respected. I do remember that from that time. People did not care for MMA at all, nor the UFC. And I mean, considering where they are currently, I understand why people felt that way, but aren't all sports a little bit ridiculous and rambunctious to a degree? Especially when you think about boxing and wrestling, even football. And maybe there is a rambunctious basketball team or a baseball team out there. Who knows? I don't know. I haven't seen them quite. I've seen rowdy ones, but they're not too rambunctious in nature of the sport. Anyway, maybe one day somebody will let me review some tough content. And I'm not talking about no new stuff, some old stuff, without, striking my channel down with the fist of fury. Because that would make me sad. Wouldn't that make y'all sad? All right, so we got this weird shape going on, and I know I didn't illustrate the rest or narrate the rest of that, but I essentially just removed those remaining corpse pits, and then I drew these lines here. And in these spaces we have left, we're going to put our houses, we're going to put our granary there. And yeah, hopefully this will be the nice little start to our city. All right, so we're going to let them build the log cabin and the hunting first, because I do not like when they start building other stuff first and then you have to wait for things, and you need to prioritize correctly. That is a thing. It's important. And so let's see what they're doing. They got their logs. I probably should draw a road for them, yeah? Speed it up, baby. Speed it up, baby. Speed it up, baby. Oh, yeah, baby. Build it, you build it, you build it, get that. Ooh, slow you down for a minute, baby. We get a letter from the other Lord, Heidelbolt von Beerenroot. I've heard of your renown. I only seek to defend my rights and my honor against those who would wrong me. I hope you will not judge me by the rumors and slanders that some may spread about me. Signed and sealed by my own seal. Who needs to say that? He's pompous. I hope in the future game y'all make him a jerk, because I don't like him. I'm not writing him back. What for? What I'm gonna say? Dear Hindenburg, you are a fugly I will not use profane language on this channel. But I will call somebody a lint licker. If you make me upset, you're getting called a lint licker on here. Okay? Lint licker city, baby. Come on, baby, build that thing. Y'all got it. You gotta build it up. You build it down. You build it. Oh, hunting camp up. I'm gonna put one person in there. We have 5 families. We're gonna put one family here. It is so important to monitor how many families you have. Do not use all your families. Do not use all of your meat. That's the rule. Don't eat all that meat, baby. Give you the meat sweats. And meat sweats aren't good for you. I know. I know about the meat sweats. I know. And I did pause it again. I pause a lot. But it's only so I can make sure everything's pretty. Gosh. Got the meat sweats. Somebody's got them. Somebody watch them. Somebody's got them meats. Them meats. Do I want seats? Seats on the meats. Meats. Meats on the seats. Seats. Seats on the meats. 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 Meats on the seats and the meats and the meats in the house and the meats and the meat. 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 I'm gonna put this dollhouse right by you. I'm gonna put this dollhouse right by you. I'm gonna put this dollhouse right by you. You. Storehouse right by you. Woo. Yeah. Granary out there too. Yeah. Storehouse right by you. Yeah. Granary right there too. Yeah. A granary right there too. Dimming the stick in the loo. I'ma put it out there. I'm not a rapper, y'all. I'm not gonna front with you. I'm not. That's not my talent. I have talents, but that's not one of them. I'm not gonna front. But if someone would teach me, I'd be willing to learn. Who's got those freestyles, skills to give them folk the chills? You heard? That actually sounded fire. All right, let's build these houses. So we're going to go here, and I like this. It's so cool. You go to Burgage plot, basically, aka old house. Now, there's a lot of ways you could do this, but I like to do it with one house in each one of these things, so that way they can maximize the amount of growth area. So it'll be 4 families, and we have 5 that'll be placed in one of these houses, and they will take care of whatever's grown there, because we got to share that with everybody. Got to share, people. Got to share. Now the easiest way I've seen to do this is like this. Boop. You're going to take this and drag it as far as you can without it breaking like that. So right here, then we go all the way here. Boop. And you see how all this space, this is going to be where they grow. And then this is where the houses go. Right? Bam. I know that looks weird because that's not how it would happen in real life. But for this game and for right now, that's what we're doing. Is it a little lopsided? Possibly. Did I care? I do. But right now, I'm going to pretend I don't. Same thing here. And you don't want to go that far like this because it gets weird. But you can try it. Like, again, when you play this, you can try all the weird shit. And if it works for you, tell me. Because I want to know. Let me stop before it. See, that's how they get the suits. They gonna get the suits on me. They gonna get them suits on me. All right, now we have 5 families, but we only have 4 houses. Someone's got to lap up. Or We got to build another house. So we're going to do some freestyle houses. Carol. Freestyle houses. All right. I'm thinking freestyle houses can go here in the bush or here in front of the woods. I'm just going to say, because I want as many trees for logs as possible. So I'm going to go over here where there's a lot of empty space. I'm going to go about this far back. That's a lot of backyard. Okay. Okay. So I can't do that right now because I don't have enough logs. So we gotta let them build anyway. Let's hit play. Let the beat play. They build so cute. Look at him. He's like, logging camp. It's done. Family in. All right. So the logging camp is quite special. Let me pause one more time. It shows you the people, of course, for any house or job place. They're going to show you who's there, where they live, or where they work. Show workplace like so. You can also re-sign them from here. Work area. For some things you will need a work area, for other things you won't, and it'll be very obvious why in just quite a second. So for this logging area, we're going to set this little and I'm just going to increase it just by that much, probably to the edge. Actually, let me zoom out, bop, like so. And let's just say this area right here, boop. That's the only area they're going to cut trees from. That's it. I love that. Control stuff. Make sure you're not using all your resources too prematurely. And the same actually is here for the hunting. Now for hunting, you don't need to do it because it's kind of obvious where they're going to get meat from, especially because they're so close by. But you do need to pay attention to this. Always reserve the 10. It automatically does. Just do it. You can mess around and be like, oh, I'll check back. And you will mess around and have no animals. I have done it. And that whole town suffered. I'm sorry to those people. But yeah, don't do that. Keep it at 10. Keep it tight. And you can see them hanging meat for the vegans. Sorry if it's too much. But it's okay. We're going to deal with it. Look at that carcass. Look at it. Ooh, riblets. And there's a fire. And then the little cat. Oh, someone's sleeping in there. That's a horrible bed. We have to get them. We have to hunting camps. I know y'all aren't supposed to have nice stuff, but geesh Louise. Come on, peeps. All right, we got 3 families freely working. They're helping build stuff. And then we got 2 families working at station. So one in the logging camp, the other at the hunting camp. Right now, they're working on burgage plots and a granary. Honestly, I feel like which one? I'm probably gonna want to put a fishing camp up because it's still spring. So as soon as I get enough logs, I feel I'm gonna get some more logs and then we're gonna build a fishing camp. So I'm just gonna speed up time a little bits of time. Sped up. Is my music too loud? I feel like it's too loud. I think the fun thing about this game is not even playing it. And sorry for making y'all stare at those trees for so long, but it is watching the environment change. Like, I don't know why. One, I enjoy a rainy day in real life, but a rainy day in the game is so cool. I wish sometimes I could make them last longer, of course. And maybe I could if I could figure it out. But I don't know. It's just fun. Look at the rain. Peaceful environment. Hearing it. Or when it snows, that's nice too. Okay, it's April. What do we got built so far? Anything new? Anything new? The granary's under construction. I'm feeling like I'm going to up the priority on something. I'm going to up some priorities because it's raining, and that could definitely mean that if any food that I have is getting messed up. So let's just, because it's probably messed up now, let's avoid any further damage. Let's up that to the highest right now. Now, I have $100 here. They said that, well, not they, but I can spend it on stuff, but I don't like to because I always need it for something. Oh, the crops, that's why. So I'm going to wait. Yeah, I was going to say I was going to buy another ox to make the building go faster, but I do not want to not have money for crops because you do have to pay for certain things like apples or I think vegetables or animals when you get livestock. And you want to make sure you have money for those things when you need them in dire circumstances. And at the beginning of the game, you want to make sure you can establish your crops for sure. Okay, the storage has run out of, or the hunting camp has run out of storage space. Okay, they have 18 pieces of meat. I'm just going to let him chill. Chill out, brother. You did a good job. Get him out of there. Okay. Okay. Some family members have joined one of the settlers. Okay. We're going to put some... Yeah. Okay. Whoa. Oh, this song's got some jiggy to it. Whoa. Okay. Shake it. Shake it. Shake it. Shake it. Shake it, break it, don't break it. Shake it, don't break it. Get it on the game. Shortcuts for speeding up. Z and X. That is the one thing you want to know because going out in this corner all the time is a little frustrating. You don't know what your screen game is giving. Oh, yeah, he's moving. Yeah, he's putting stuff into the granary. You see how he's doing it, y'all? He's taking it over there. We should have followed him. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Look, he's going. What's his name? Lawrence. His name's Lawrence. Lawrence. Torrance. Oh, we can change his name. Let's call him... Larry Meats. We're going to spell it M-E-A-T-Z. Herman Harry Meats. And we'll call her. She was a fairy. Fairy. Ooh, how should we spell fairy, y'all? P-H-E-R-R-Y. Yeah, fairy meats. Yeah, I did. And it. Larry, Harry, and Fairy meets. I don't know why. I'm not gonna change nobody else. But yes, I am. I might do it sporadically. It's so cool. What are y'all doing? Or did somebody tell y'all to keep watch? Like, what are y'all doing? Okay. What's your name? I can't. Linhart. Oh, you need a job. Oh, y'all need something to do, is what y'all telling me. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Larry, Mary, and Fairy. Oh, I need to check to see it. Did he get all the meat out of there? No, he's still. Let me speed up time a little. How y'all doing over here? Who's still homeless? You ain't got nobody to that. You know who should do a game track? Bone Thugs. Because I think they could come out with some like straight up, not monotonous, but like just smooth listen, almost kind of forget where you are music for a game. I feel like they could. What kind of game though? Like, they could do a RPG of any kind, to be quite honest, in terms of like all the stuff that's coming out now. But they need something like chill, because I think they be trying to be chill. They should do like a skate game or a car game. A car game would be fire for Bone Thugs. Like, you work at a garage and you trip out cars, and then the Bone Thugs just plays at that garage all the time because it's their car garage or something like that. That would be crazy. I would play that, and I would just make cars. I would build cars. Somebody could do that. Somebody do that. Somebody should do that. Okay, the ladies are working. I see you, ladies. Okay, if that house, the storage need to be, come on now. I'm gonna speed it up just a little bit for y'all. I'm gonna speed it up just a little bit for y'all. Speed it up. Oh yeah, we got one house, got one house, put it in the south. Now, in terms of plans, I plan on fighting them for this. We gonna fight about this. Especially because I'm the only one with iron. Oh, we definitely gonna fight about it. And when I get over there, when I get over here, I'm getting all these rocks. I'm getting all this salt, because we need that. Got sausage. Clay, gonna get that. Get them little furries over there. Then we coming over here. We taking all this. Don't even worry about what's behind us. You ain't gonna get to it. Don't worry about it. You ain't getting none of them berries, baby. You ain't closing us in. We're gonna fight for our rights. Fun. Okay. 14 meats. Okay. Get somebody in that storehouse. Somebody to get in that storehouse. Put them in the storehouse. Put them in the storehouse. Watch your mouth, yeah. I gotta stop singing to y'all. My bad. My body, baby. What are they saying? Body, baby. Body, baby. Body, baby. Whatever, baby. You got your swada dooms, baby, swada dooms. All right, let me go ahead and push these. So we have crops here, vegetables and apples. Okay, now you only get to the apples once you get your first point. So my goal is to go ahead and just start these veggies. I'm gonna start the veggies rolling. I usually like to do the pattern thing where I do veggie, apple, but I ain't got time for all that. So we're just going to drop them veggies. Because we need things to grow. We need these people to be eating. We need them to be living good. And this area around here, now I'm going to put a well here. I keep forgetting about this. I don't know why I do that. I be forgetting about the water. Don't forget water, guys. Water is so important. It's important to our existence. It's important to life. Drink your water. Please drink your water. Just drink that water, baby. Just drink your water. Drink your water, baby. Okay, so the well's there. We're going to put our market around this area. I think this is so cool. If I lived in a city like this, it would be tight. So we click marketplace and it kind of works just like the house one. And if you're really good at it, you might be able to finesse like a really cool shape. I try my darndest to be good at this. C'est difficile, non? I don't know why that sounds like a dope song. Hot toe, sweet zero, and you gotta get down on the Tootsie Roll. Hit, hop, hippity ham, if you know you ain't a man. Okay, let's think about this logically. So let's say we do a half market, half whatever the crap we want it to be. All right, so we're gonna go blickety, right? Stickety. I hate when things aren't even. It's okay. Life isn't even. Life isn't fair. Life isn't even. And life is not fair. I could put a road in between here just to make it what I wanted. Make it what I want. Make it what I want. Make it what I want, yes. I make it what I want. Make it what I want. Make it what I want, yes. Isn't there a way to turn off Snap? I thought that was a thing. Echo, echo. Echo, echo, echo. Boons get khaki. Boons get khaki. Coons get khaki. If you got a khaki, backy, can't be lacky. Don't a sweetie tea. If you gonna get a key. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh, this beat. beat funky. Ooh, ooh, the beat funky. Why does it remind me like some old Brandy or something? Some down. What that noise is? What that is? What that is? What it is? Y'all heard? Y'all heard? I just want the money and the money. Yeah. Yeah. This song go, y'all. Yeah. Yeah. I'm too real, yeah. Yeah. It's too real, yeah. Yeah. Ooh, okay. Perfect. And if you notice, I focus on making houses where you have two houses on the property. Just, again, maximizing how many people you can have is ideal in this game. The more people you have, the more people you have fighting for you, the more people working, and just productivity. But there is such thing as having too many people. Hopefully I do not show you an example of that, but there is a possibility that I might, because I've done it before. Yeah. I just want the money and the money me. I don't know what it's saying. It sounds like, I just want the money. That's probably like some type of projection. Because don't we all just want the money and the cream? Shoot. Okay. You know what? I'm going to move this. It's time to relocate. Relocate. All right, so we'll see. The granary's filled. I feel like he brought everything. Did you bring everything from our homeless camp over here? Yeah, he got it. All right, so we're gonna pull him out of there for now. For Neezy, or nah, I'm gonna leave him. Should I leave him? Should I leave him? Should I leave him? Should he go? Should he go? Should he go? Should I leave him? Should he go? I'm gonna take him out real quick. Baby. I'm gonna take him out real quick. Who is waiting? Oh, Herman's sick. Herman. Oh, Herman. Herman is sick. It's okay, Herman. We're almost there. We're almost to our goal for the day. We're gonna get this point so we can get these apples growing. Apples will grow on this land. And all the people will be grand. This cliff is so cool to me. I don't know why. I just wish I could do something like I could build a cave like in Lord of the Rings, like where the elves had. I would probably do it at one of the ones with the river in it. That way I can like do stuff like build a moat and trap people. I don't know. I just thoughts. I just want to do that. That'd just be fun. It would be fun for me. I don't know about y'all. I just want to live the fantasy. All right, we're almost there. Let me speed up time. Time after time. And we're lost in your love and you can't play the game. And time after time. All right, the 4 are built. Our storage guy, he's doing his best because there's only 1 ox. And I'm doing my best not to buy anything else because I need my money for apples. I need it. Money for apples. Can they show me? Yeah, they're $50 an apple. $50 an apple. What apples are these, you might ask? I don't know. I have not a clue. I do need some firewood, though, because I just realized I only have 2 months of fuel. Oh, my gosh. Why didn't y'all tell me? Matter of fact, let me get you out of here because you're over here trying to shop and I don't need you shopping. I need you to be, you know, not that. I need you not doing that. I know that. And see, I probably already started this game off wrong. I told y'all I was going to do something crazy. I told y'all. And you didn't believe me. We're going to get this point today, though. I don't care. We're getting our apples. If one of these houses have apples, I'm fine. I'm happy with that. And actually, I'm going to delete some of these unnecessary roads so the file saving Jesus will save me. Oh, I deleted too many roads there. I wish I could have built this. This has been so... I mean, this is a small pond to have 700 something fish in it. But I don't know. I'm also not a pond expert or a lake expert. If that's supposed to be a lake. That's a pond. That's a pond. That's not a lake. Ooh, look at the smoke in the rain. Smoke in the rain. Don't smoke in the rain. Our moment has come. we have reached our goal for the day. Now, yes, this does mean that we're about to come to a close, but before we do, we are going to get these apples into the ground. I have $70. And I've never been so happy. Let's go. Oh, let's read the message first. Ooh, we got army stuff. Pew, 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 pew. We can fight back. All right, so as we get more people, this will be more important. Probably talk about that next time, but for now, we're just going to click that button and get to these appies. So we're going to go up here. We need to change our name still. What's the name of this place? Biconius Maximus, Lord of Portinville? Porkinville? Porky. I know the pork thing's a lot for y'all, but I'm all swine in this right now. Swine is a good word. Swine. Saint Swineson. Boom. Saint Swineson. That is not how you spell that word. Kids, pay attention in school. Swine. Swineson? Saint Swineson? Swinesonville. Saint Swineson? Saint Swineson. You know what? It's got a lot of in it. I got a bit of a in my tongue anyway, so I'm going to put that dot. Sorry. Got to be Saint Swinesonville. Gotta do it. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. Saint Swinesonville. That's the name. It's long, but the people love it. All right. I'm actually going to close this just so I can make sure that the name change. There we go. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. So we got 1 point. And as I told you, we're using it on these apples. Now the next point we get, these fishes. It doubles our capacity. So that's like 1,400 fish. And we can fish in the winter. Big deal. Big things. Clicking apple button. Oh, it feels so good. Now. The apples. Now, the reason why this is important to me is because of this warning that you see here. Apple trees take approximately 3 to 4 years to fully mature and reach their maximum yield potential. I ain't got time for that, but I also have no choice. So I'm going to go ahead and click it. And as you can see, I ain't got no money like that. So, what is my goal for next time? Figuring out how to make money. I know I ain't got enough supplies to make no money. I'm not even going to try to build a store, shop, a trading. Well, let me just show y'all. To make money in this game, you essentially have to go here to trade and build yourself a trading post. I ain't got no money for that. I mean, well, money's not the issue. I need to build some inventory, okay? So next time we're going to build some inventory. We're also going to be possibly fighting somebody because somebody's going to mess with us at some point. I'm pretty sure of it. And we've only been here for a few months. What we got here, March, April, May, June, July. We've only been here 5 months. We ain't really, but they know we're here. So we might get robbed soon. You never know. Yeah, but I'm going to do that next time so we can get more money, add more apples. But before we go, and I like to do this just so I can have something going when I come back. It's, we're going to explain living space so we can make sure we have 2 houses on these properties. So we're going to go on to our vegetable properties where we have crops. So we have all the people working. Boom, add that. Boom, add that. Then we go here. And then we go here. Yeah. I feel like I can do more things all the time. Oh, I got to make sure I put somebody back in hunting. Yeah, let me just put you there. And our greenery is still greenerizing. Our storehouse is storing. Our cutters of wood are wood cuttering. And our loggers are logging. How beautiful. How grand. Ooh, can we buy an animal? We might need to. We have exactly $20 and we can exactly buy one ox. I'm doing it. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if I have no dimes. I did it. What you gonna do to stop me? Nothing. The lot of you. Now, I could have got some livestock. I just thought of that as I started to say I didn't regret my choices. I did. I do a little, but it's okay. Until next time, have a great time. Peace.